So, really, welcome back to Mittenron, or a little bit of Mittenron. This is, we're looking down inside a place called Soren's Watchtower. It's probably called Soren's Vidtal, I think would be the correct term for it. It's been stood here quite some time. Marked it out, I think, even longer before that. This is a map from the new grid system. We're here, this particular dot. And then this one is from the older mapping system, where you basically got a map centered on wherever you'd built, wherever you'd created the map. It made it very difficult to combine them into a single larger map. But anyway, it's still part of this region, despite its age, relative age. We got a little dock here, and then we have Soren's Toil, or Soren Toil, I think is Sour's Toil, I think I went with. Let's see. No, it's definitely marked here somewhere. Sorn's Toil. So yeah, this is a mining facility built around a naturally occurring hole in the ground. Providing us with access all the way down. And essentially, yeah, somewhere around here, I'm sure oh, yeah, I just remembered something. We're going a little off course here. But yeah, as you can see, it does eventually let us into a nice little ravine with abandoned mineshaft, and very low to the ground too. Low to the bottom of the map. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some emerald diamonds floating around somewhere along the walls of this mine. We're deep enough for it. Can't see a tremendous amount at the moment, unfortunately. Anyway, believe it or not, we haven't gone very far. Star. Sorry. Twitch screwing up in the background. Anyway, yeah, so this came out quite nicely. It's a little self-contained facility, they usually are. There's places for smelting and fashioning into at least the raw materials before being shipped out. Warehouse, stables. Oh yeah, I tamed a horse. I went riding with him last night. We frolicked far and wide. So, then we got this place. This is where I just popped out of. What we're looking at is, there's actually two sinkholes right next to each other. And actually this one, they actually connect here. And yeah, it only just occurred to me. There doesn't seem to be any indication this goes down any further here. But obviously this one, I had the suspicion, but yeah, this has a false floor. that was naturally sealed over lets you down here, which is cool. So, you know, I'm glad I marked stuff. Another one of those places it would be nice to come back to and explore when I'm not in creative mode. Anyway, I'm actually in the middle of building this up. I'm just going to do 2 floors. So I put in a bit of a partial road anyway. So this is obviously finished. I did settle on a reasonable design. It's a bit messy closer up, but it does look a little better from a distance when the woodwork sorts of blends together into a smoother surface. Not too happy with the way that the fences ended up. Pretty unfortunate. Because obviously we've got the main build, which has been finished a little while. I'm not too happy with the little bit of stonework sticking out on the top. I didn't want to make a tall tower coming out the top, because I could have done a mage style tower. What I call the mage tower, it just goes up to about here, and then there'll be like a building on top of it. It would have been fine. I just felt like I'd done enough of them. It didn't really have to be done here. And I did put this up, not super thrilled with it. Kind of just sticking in the way a little bit. So this is the middle of the empire. This is most of the Western Empire, but there's going to be 2 more maps here. The far away, which isn't even built yet, would go here. The Northern Empire would go off the top. The Southern Empire is down here off the bottom. And the Northern Empire, or the Edoran, is somewhere around here. Somewhere like, oh no, Edoran is actually up here. So, unfortunately, despite the fact I want to put the entire empire on a single map, it's so weirdly shaped. It doesn't really fit on very well. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that, other than completely abandon it for now. Yeah, I did hear a zombie. Clearly not down here. Must be under the ground. So yeah, and the final thing I've done in the last few days, put in a couple of farms down here. I never quite finished sealing this off. I didn't really want to fence in an area, but it kind of started to seem necessary. It's supposed to just be pig farms, really. That's all I want them for. And then this one tucked in over here. This is a natural waterfall that I dressed up a little bit and then dug through a channel through this hill. Into this natural pool of water. A little bit of terrain modification that I do from time to time. But yeah, that's this section really done. I do have a roadway to build. I need to mark out a path. I'm going to build like a proper connection point between these 2 bits. It's a natural tunnel, obviously. I just want to dress it up on either side. I did ride this road last night, but it's not very well marked, so it's a little tricky. But it does kind of, it definitely would shorten the journey from Corrahn to part of the Northern Empire, at least by road. That's possible stables, just haven't bothered. But yeah, it's where I'm at, or where I've done. It's coming along quite nicely. You know, not too over the top. I don't want to go crazy just building buildings everywhere. I've talked about this before. But I shall say adieu for cutting off YouTube. Although I just discovered I don't seem to have an option to upload to YouTube anymore from Twitch. Which is kind of weird. Anyway, adieu.